Fox Carolina Weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
Something I can't find at any stores right now are juice boxes. I feel like we're sold out in a lot of spots. I wonder if that's it's kind of weird, but anyway, I've got 3 kids, so it's one thing I've been looking for a lot lately and haven't found a whole good variety. But I tell you what, yesterday was scary for the kids, the adults, the pets, everybody, because we had multiple tornado warnings. In fact, 36 of those issued from National Weather Service GSP, and few of those verified to actual tornadoes. An EF0 and an EF1 tornado, 2 touchdowns around Fountain Inn, and then just a little bit farther to the north around Malden, we had an EF1 tornado touchdown with 90-mile-per-hour winds. Then there was Pendleton. We picked up debris on radar from this one, so we knew there was a tornado on the ground. It was an EF0 with 85-mile-per-hour winds. That's the lowest end on the scale. Same thing over in 6 Mile, near a little bit west of 6 Mile toward Oconee County, with winds at about 75 miles per hour. But a very dangerous day regardless of where you lived, because we had the flooding up in the mountains, even a few tornado warnings there, and multiple tornado warnings all across the upstate. We are watching some storms moving through Chattanooga now, but those are expected to diminish as we go through the overnight. We'll have a chance for afternoon storms into the day tomorrow. 73 in the upstate tonight, mostly clear. In the mountains, mid-60s with a few clouds. And then in tomorrow's forecast, around 90 in the upstate, back to the classic summer feel. Kind of felt like it today too, though. A 40% chance of afternoon storms, about the same for the mountains. The storms are back, but they should move through quickly, should not provide much additional rainfall on top of what you've already seen, but we still could have a few heavy downpours. No tornadoes expected, though. Just some gusty winds, perhaps, with some of the storms. We're giving it a 7 on the sky meter, a passing grade, since much of the day will be dry and storms won't be everywhere. This particular model has that line of storms trying to hold together into the far western mountains, but most of it is going to fall apart, and then we'll see the energy kind of reignite with the heat of the day. Here's 2 p.m., scattered storms developing and pushing into the upstate. Then by around 6, 7 o'clock, a lot of that is going to diminish, and then we'll just do it all over again on Friday. Of course, we've got high school football coming in on Friday, and it looks like we may have some spotty activity, but does not look widespread. So fingers crossed that we can get all of our high school football games in. I know I'm ready for football. I bet a lot of folks out there are too. So it's going to be a great season, hopefully. Hurricane Grace. This is not heading to the U.S., thankfully. Going into Mexico, the Yucatan, and then ultimately central parts of Mexico. So to make its first landfall on Thursday, and then a second landfall as a hurricane as it moves into Mexico. We're also watching Henri out in the Atlantic. It has moved past Bermuda, but it's going to start to curve north and not approach the United States as it looks right now. So it should stay several hundred miles off the coast as it gets picked up by an upper level system moving from west to east. So here's a look at your next 7 days. No tropical influence on our weather, but we will have some hot temperatures, and it'll feel a bit tropical outside with that humidity. A 40% chance of storms for Thursday and Friday, and then a 30% chance during this weekend. So no washout expected. Just keep your eye to the sky during the late afternoon hours.